it keeps canceling on us. I wonder why.
Anyways, third part.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, anyway, this is the third part. We'll just try to keep getting this lesson in here. Yeah. Okay, now if you decorate the D, to the D, to the D, you don't want da, da, da. It's to the D. The last one's the one you accent. Yes, to the D. But now stay close to the keys. You don't want to be, it makes it too long. So E flat, da, C. Do that if you would. E flat, D, C. E flat, D, C. But now the C should be tension resolution. The C is the final resolution. It's a C minor chord, dominant GBD. So the C is the one you're really going to. You're ending on the C, right? Yeah. E flat, D, and the C. You can put a decoration on the C. Oh, it didn't go off that time. It's still going. All right, so look. Make the C sound final. Can you play those three notes? E flat, D, C. But now the C was a little loud. D resolves to C. D resolves to C. E flat, D, C. You gotta make the D resolve to the C. D goes to the C. So you don't play D, C. D, C, resolves to the C. Try that again now, man. Why not? Well, you got a lot of pockets. Yes, but now this is still a downbeat. Down, up, down, up, down. It has to have a little more power. It's so final. It's so final. Yeah, but you rushed it. 1 and 2 and 1. So the beat. 1 and 2 and 1. That's it. Do you see how those three notes end on the C? E flat, D to the C. They have to sound like that. That was good. Do that again, would you? And if you want to add the left this time. Actually, the left hand gets the C. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's try with the, that was very good fingering. The left hand has to get the C. Okay, let's play those three notes in the right hand. E flat, D, C. So it ends on the C. You got to make it sound like it ends there. Because it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a 1, 6, 4, 5, 1. I cloned 1. All right, you want to try those three notes? Make them end on the C. E flat, D, C. Yeah, now put the left hand with it. Yeah, your octave jump. Do you see it? Now this D has to come in with the G. So you want the little mordant, they call that little mordant. That's an upper mordant. You're decorating the D with the note above it, like an upper neighbor. If your house is here, sitting on the ground, your house, you have neighbors on this side of your house, and you have neighbors on that side of your house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could call them your upper neighbor, and they're your lower neighbor. But see, this D, the upper neighbor to the D is the E flat. It goes up. So it's the note, the upper neighbor, and back. Now you can also do an inverted mordant, and that's the lower neighbor. So here's D. Oh, I went down to the C. Oh, here it is. See, here's my D. I go to the lower neighbor and back. Mm-hmm. But we decorated the D. But the upper neighbor is more common on the cadence. Do you see what we're saying? The D could be a lower neighbor. You could decorate it by going down, or you can decorate it by going up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? And this goes down. But it's still, you can tell, you got to play the D so people can tell the D's the principal note. It's the big note. You're just decorating the D. Whether you decorate it above or below, you're decorating. Now the D comes in on what beat, too? That E flat is beat.
4.
Oh,
3.
No, this is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So now do you know what beat the E flat is?
3.
3. So that's 3. And what beat is the D?
4.
All right. So it's 3 and 4 and 3 and 4. And you got to have the D on beat 4. 3 and 4. So you kind of put the mordant ahead so you get the D on 4. Try that. 3 and 4 and 1. Want to try that? That tells you where to put it. And 4 and 1. All right, now the left hand is 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and... See, high G, low G. See that octave? 3 and 4 and 1. Let's do that. You always played this very good. Does that make sense, Jayce?
Mm-hmm.
What we're doing?
Yeah.
Cool. We're getting to that C cadence, E flat D C. So the G's on 3, that G's on 4, that's on 3, that's on 4. So you want to put the mordant right ahead of 4 so you can get there by 4. 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2. So you want to try that? 3 and 4. Just those 2 notes. 3 and 4 and 1. All right, add the left hand now. It's also on 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying? The left hand's on beat 3. That G and that G's on beat 4. So these are 3 and these are 4. Yeah. 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 4. No, the D. You played it right the first time. You got it right the first time. 3 and 4. 4. 3, 4. Does that make sense? Go ahead. You can do it. We're working on this mordant for some. 3 and 4 and 1. And then grab the C with the left. 3 and 4 and get the G on 4. And 4. That's it. And then 1. Now, you know, Jayce, ideally speaking, when you have a mordant, you don't want to ruin the musical line just because you're decorating a note. So 3 and 4 and 1. Do you see those 3 notes go to C? 3 and 4 and 1. So you don't want to go 3 and 4